Welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about getting back in shape. And when I say this, I mean getting strong. And okay, so I made a podcast with more details about it. And it's just kind of a long story, but to make it summarized, basically, before COVID, I used to go to the gym a lot, over exercising, and too much exercise, which eventually led to burnout. And with COVID, I've gotten more and more, making excuses and, oh, I'm like tired, or, I already walked today. And with like the whole winter, I didn't do much strength exercising at all. And it's spring, and I wanted to get back into it. I kind of felt like doing some exercise, and I went and did I called my brother to be my like coach and push me because I get more motivated when someone's with me. And I call him over, and he kind of coaches me, but I noticed like my strength is was like all gone. Like I used to do like total body fitness classes, kickboxing classes, MMA classes, and jiu-jitsu class all in one day. That's like 4 hours of exercise. And it felt like normal to me. It didn't feel hard or anything. And I was like consistently exercising for 2 years. Of course, I didn't do 4 hours in the beginning when I started, but it kind of just like slowly grew and more. Um, and I just noticed like, oh my gosh, I am literally I did 30 minutes and I did burpees, and I was like huffing and puffing, and I did bear crawls, and I was literally like my whole body was sore. And because I used to do bear crawls and think, oh my gosh, like, is this even an exercise? I don't feel anything. Like I used to race with other people. Like it was nothing. Like it wasn't even an exercise for me. And now I can barely do it. So I feel like I'm very out of shape. And I do not mean by the looks, because I'm not going to weigh myself in this process that I'm kind of starting, which is just an exercise journey process. And this whole week I've done, I've really just like I have to do at least 30 minutes of a strength workout, and no excuses. Unless something like, I don't know, out of the ordinary happens, that's a different story. But I've been really trying to push myself this week, and in a healthy way, and not, I don't want to go to over exercising again, but I don't want to just be so like not strong, I want to be strong. I want to be able to lift things and be in shape, like fitness levels. I want to have good fitness levels and be able to lift things, and really just not focus on the looks, because I feel like the more I focused on the looks, the less effective my exercise was, the less I enjoyed it, and all of that. So, anyways, in conclusion to all of this, I just want, if anybody feels the same or wants to also get in shape in a healthy way, you guys are free to join me, or at least watch my journey. I'm gonna like make videos, and hopefully we'll see where it goes, and then I'll show you my progress once I get somewhere. Like there's no point of me showing you my videos of exercising now, because I just started this journey. I usually do like Heather Robinson videos, or I make my own TBF like we used to do at my gym with stations. It's hard for me to get motivated by myself, so I like invite other people to join my exercise, family, friends. If no one can, then I just do it alone. You just gotta do what you gotta do. It's not about having the, inspiration or motivation to do it each time. It's about just doing it. Like literally just do it. You're not going to enjoy it every single time, and you're not going to feel like it every single time. Like it's hard for me sometimes to just do it, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my hair is going to get all sweaty, or like, dirty, and my face is going to sweat, and I don't know. I just rather, it's easier to find excuses than to just do it. But I find like for me, it's just easiest to take off the excuses and just do it as soon as possible in the morning, get it over with, and continue my day, because I'm not gonna get the results I want if I'm not even doing anything for that. You know what I mean? So, that's kind of the video for today. It's just like an update of, I want to document my process to see, go back and see, oh, like what are the mistakes I've done, or maybe it won't work out because I don't know, or maybe it will, maybe the results will be amazing. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but maybe they'll be amazing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to continue this. I need to share what I did with people. I don't know. Like, this is just documentation, and and maybe inspiration to someone now that wants to get, like, I don't know, fit for the summer or something. And it's not even for the summer. I want to just get fit, like, for life. Like, just like having it as a, not just a summer thing, but just as a lifestyle thing. And winter's gonna be my hardest point, I feel like, because that was really difficult for me this winter. All the holidays, everyone's staying home, all this snacking, like, it's really difficult. But it was a good time. I'm not complaining about it. I just feel like it's something to be worked on, As for nutrition, I want to reduce my snacking because, and this is not coming to how I look, obviously. It is all referring to how I feel and my performance. So when I snack in between meals and all that, first of all, the snacks turn into pretty big snacks. I eat big in volume, so I feel like snacking isn't for me, and it also makes me feel extremely lethargic and not want to move around. It just makes me want to lie down. I really do feel like just pushing back as far as I can to start eating in the day works well for me, because I can get so many things done. So I'll wait until I'm decently hungry, and it's honestly about lunchtime. Like, I just skip the breakfast because I feel like it's not necessary. If you are I focus, okay, this is how better way to explain it. I focus on just having about 2 meals in the day. And that, no specific timing, not a specific eating window. It's just, it could be, if I'm really hungry in the morning, I'll eat in the morning, and then I'll eat in the evening. That works really well for me. The reason, and it's kind of like when I was even like practicing super intuitive eating, that worked best for me. Like, I wouldn't have any rules, and that worked best for me. Like, I felt the best. So I decided to stick to that, because when I start overthinking it, it's really stressful. Like, oh, intuitive, like, maybe I should have a snack, maybe I shouldn't have a snack, like that just gets too much. So I know that 2 meals is about good for me. Of course, if I'm like absolutely starving, which never happens, like 2 meals keeps me full and satisfied and active. So I never am like starving or like I need food now. But if that ever happens, fruits and vegetables are always there. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you may need another meal. Like, that's totally fine. But I listen to a lot of like people who are like into medical, like natural medical stuff, and going without food, having your stomach a bit empty for some time isn't a bad thing. Of course, you could overdo it, obviously, and it also depends like what you put in your stomach when you're done, like when you've fasted or whatever. And fasting, everybody fasts, everybody sleeps at night, everybody fasts, so it's not like something out of the ordinary. I've actually talked to my friend about this, and I should probably make a video of fasting versus calorie counting. Those two things, I feel like fasting is a lot more natural to the human body than calorie counting, because fasting is practiced a lot around a lot of cultures, religions. It's been something for a long time, in our culture, I guess. Not our culture, but in the world. But calorie counting is more of a new thing, because people didn't really know much about calories, like back. But fasting, not eating was always something, even when people had grief or something, they would not want to eat, or sick, people wouldn't eat because your body's trying to heal. So anyways, I will make a separate video on calorie counting versus fasting and the benefits, pros, cons, what is better. I'm not saying that you have to pick one or the other. You might not, like either of them, but to be honest, you fast either way. Like, you fast naturally, even if you don't want to fast. Like, everybody goes a time without eating, you know. Even if it's a couple hours, it still counts. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go. I have a yoga class, and I will talk to you guys next week. I did not post on Wednesday last week or this week. It's Thursday today. It's because of spring break, everything's crazy, and I totally lost track. So I will be back next Wednesday, I'm hoping. So yeah, see you guys next week. Bye.